the time of pandemic, जब बहुत से बिजनेसेस बंद होने के कगार पे आ गए, काफी लोग अपनी नौकरी से हाथ धो बैठे और लाखों लोग गरीबी और भुखमरी से जूझ रहे हैं। हमारे हॉर्सेस आए हैं एक उम्मीद की किरण बनकर उन सब के लिए जो सब कुछ हारने के बाद भी हिम्मत नहीं हारे हैं और जज्बा रखते हैं एक बार फिर उठकर आत्मनिर्भर भारत बनकर नए सिरे से शुरुआत करने की। Our horses will help them to get huge funding so that वो अपने अमेजिंग आइडिया से अपने बिजनेस और भारत की इकोनॉमी को दोबारा खड़ा कर सकें। We are welcoming you to witness the unforgettable journey of Horses Stable.
Hi, we are Miss Call Pay. I'm Vicky and this is Mitesh, and we're here at Horses Stable to raise our first round of investment. We think we have an exciting product and we want to hear what the horses want to say about our product.
This is Mitesh actually, and we make mobile payments simple. When we do that, actually, when I say that, we're trying to bring voice-based payments in India for the first mover advantage. We have done that. We have won a couple of awards, including the Bill Gates Foundation giving us an award, and Chief Minister of Maharashtra giving us an award, among other awards from IIM Ahmedabad, as well as Fintegrate Top 50 FinTech Startups. Right? And we are very confident of what we're doing, and actually, kind of team that we have built is very strong. What we do actually is like we make payments ultra simple. That you can just call out and make a payment, right? Yeah, and what we necessarily do is actually we replace QR codes with giving missed call kind of use case, and that's our unique use case, which is patented in America. And with that kind of a thing, I'm very confident the kind of team that we have, the patents that we have, and the product that we have, and the awards that we have won. We are very confident of getting funding today, and as well as actually at a good valuation, right? That is what our expectations out here. And primarily we are excited about Horses Stable because Horses Stable gives us a unique opportunity of actually demonstrating and validating our business, what we're trying to do with a very prominent kind of investors. That's very nice, and that's why that excitement is really great. Thank you.
And best of luck to us. Hello horses, my name is Vicky Rodrigues. I'm a co-founder with Miss Call Pay, and I'm here to talk to you about the service and the solution that we have. So Miss Call Pay recently won an award from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation along with NPCI for an innovative use of technology that allows payments to be made simple. It's a technology that allows users to use their existing smartphones like the ones you have in your hand, or the feature phones which is in the hand of a migrant laborer, or maybe even the Alexas and the Google Assistants which are there at home. It's a solution and a service that will at times might not even require an internet connection. It can work in rural as well as in urban areas. And it's got the flexibility that it allows for remote banking. And we'll talk a little bit more about it so you'll get a sense. We've got a demo about the whole thing. A little bit about myself. My name is Vicky Rodrigues. I've got about 25 years of experience, been voted as one of the top 50 CIOs by DataQuest. Primarily because of a lot of work that I've done with some of the large companies in the telecom and in the payment space. So out of 25 years of experience, more than 50% has been in the payments and mobile payment space itself, where I essentially incubated the mobile payment wallet platform for Vodafone, M-Pesa. And we seeded it, we got it approved through banks, we got it approved through the RBI, and then essentially scaled it to about 100 million wallets. So I've got a lot of that experience and some of the learnings from there, which I want to bring to Missed Call Pay. And besides Vodafone, I've been working with a lot of large organizations like Samsung, where was part of the team that launched the Samsung Pay product, and also worked with enterprise solutions like what they wanted to do with the banks itself. In my previous life, I've also worked with Microsoft and Dell in terms of creating large-scale infrastructure solutions for them itself. Along with me is Mitesh.
Hi, this is Mitesh here. I'm the founder of Missed Call Pay. So I've been a serial entrepreneur and visionary behind this Missed Call Pay. And actually, I have done a couple of ventures before this and been successful to get large clients. I've been an SP Jain alumni, MBA. And actually, I have 6 patents to my credit so far. And I've won 20+ awards for innovations from Deloitte, from NASSCOM, and also with the likes of actually, those companies, and even from Google, right? So about the problem and the opportunity, right? There are gazillions amount of money spent by these unicorns, typically Paytm, Google Pay, PhonePe. All of them have spent gazillions amount of money to get in, but they have been actually scratching the surface at just 23% of the elite and affluent audience, right? Government actually made MDR free, actually for the benefit of the middle of the pyramid and the bottom of the pyramid, but nothing is going there, right? And so that's a report from JP Morgan. It says that only 23% of the guys are actually being touched, right? Such a big untapped opportunity, right? I'd like you to take demo, right? So.
So any one of you can call this number if you've got your regular smartphone. Just make a missed call to this number. And somebody just said that, will you take our money? So let's try it out. We've got this operational. Any phone, just make a voice call to 080-66740-740.
66740-740.
Yeah, so you made a missed call essentially. Now you'll get a call back.
Once you get a call back, just pick it up and put a speakerphone on, please.
Interesting.
So should we continue the pitch till the phone comes?
Yeah.
The call hasn't come yet.
Can the horses invest during using this same technology?
Yeah.
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 So you got a call back?
Not yet.
Yeah,
Maybe the missed call didn't go through. I think it didn't ring,
the thing
right?
is there is a service network issue.
Is it a network issue here?
No, internet is not important.
He calls a number.
You just need to be able to
I got it back. I just got it.
Thank you for calling.
Okay, he's got it.
Oh, sorry.
So क्या आपके भुगतान की पूर्ति हुई?
Okay.
So just imagine, actually.
Who did this payment go to?
So payment went to a merchant or Mitesh Thakkar. Right.
So essentially the whole experience
But
is
yeah,
about
this was a demo.
Hold on.
A demo.
It's a demo. It didn't really.
What happened here?
What happened?
No, but I'm not connected to your server, right? You have no access to my bank account.
Right. So yeah, what I'm talking about is that if you saw, sir, actually that you gave a missed call. So instead of scanning a QR code, person is just giving a missed call. And if you look at the number of clicks, were far lesser than actually what you go through Google Pay or Paytm. You have to find the app or do a pattern unlock, then actually go to QR code. Sometimes it takes time to open the QR code, then scan that QR code. So it's about 10 clicks. And this all happened in just less than about 6 clicks. Right? That's how fast it is.
But
what we believe
is the number registered like for, is that a unique number for Mitesh?
Unique number for every merchant, like unique QR code for every merchant. We will be distributing about unique numbers for every merchant.
So
it's a landline number.
Each time I want to avail Missed Call Pay, I will have to dial a new number which is pertinent to that particular merchant, right?
Yes. Okay.
It's like using the QR code which is there on the till. You really don't know because your camera is detecting it as a different QR code.
Yeah,
in this case,
so
there will be a merchant number that you'll call on, and that number will give you a call
so
back. Thereby
every
ensuring
merchant,
you make a payment.
Bharat Pay and everybody is giving out this QR code, right?
Correct.
We'll be just giving this kind of a tag. If they're wearing it, so it's rickshaw wala, auto wala, pani puri wala, or it can be even Domino's. Everybody will have this. So after a payment, actually, after they've done something, so based on the, if there are smartphone merchants, they will have a smartphone app as well to do reconciliation. If they're not a smartphone merchant, they can just give a missed call and you get a call back, you enter the amount and that's it. That's how it happens. So in the whole process, user does not need smartphone or a smartphone app.
Got it.
No need of internet, can use feature phone. Not required to be digital literate. You got a call back in Hindi. Right? Missed Call Pay supports 12 different languages. Right? And remote banking made possible. Sitting there, you could actually make a payment. If I had to give you a QR code, you have to come here and scan it. Just imagine that actually you are sitting somewhere and you are to get a payment to someone, someone actually in your office, or maybe something else. If you want to ask your driver to fill the tank, petrol pump, he's there and remotely you can actually make a payment. So that's what the whole wonderful part of it. What I request the horses here, right? Mr. Alesh made a proposal that he is willing to support if at least one of you guys, Rajesh or Mohit, second him for 1 crore for 5% dilution. And he has made a generous offer, and I will appreciate if you can back him as
No,
a
but that's
fellow
not the
investor.
offer that he's given.
He's already, he told that if one of you are willing to join.
Moved on.
So what is the offer that you guys are coming up with? This
So-
is off the table because I think these two will be
So
out.
see, I was talking about 4, and then you told about 5, but with the condition that any of those horses should also join you, right? We'll appreciate both of you, actually, one of you or both of you, or maybe even Giri, support him, right? And it will be nice.
My condition remains.
So
Your valuation condition remains?
okay. What is the offer now? I don't know.
1 crore at 5%, one of us, 2 of us rather than 3 of us, right?
2 or 3, all 3 of you can be there.
They do not have a condition that they need 2 or 3. They think you, Alesh, have the condition.
Alesh, you
They
have a
will take
condition.
you alone at 5.
Alesh, you have a condition.
Ek minute, 1 second, hold on.
You want someone with you, is it?
I would like, ideally I would like both, and I want both. So
we are not doing it. I don't think Rajesh and I are agreeable to 5%.
they want.
at
So
1
then,
crore.
if that's not happening, I will not be part of it.
Not at 20 CR. No.
So, okay, let me just make this easier for you. Our one final revised offer stands at 1 crore, right? Not even
1 crore,
1.5.
yes.
1 crore at a 10%. That's the best that we can offer today. We said 15, I've come down to 10.
I said 15 with another clause. Just keep that in mind for the sake of information.
Can we do this, Giri? I'll make your deal a little more attractive. You say you will give 1 crore at whatever percentage they are giving.
No, not at whatever.
There's a two part. So, for example, 1 crore for 10%, but you get your remaining X% when you get the follow-on round.
I
So
am going to
effectively, you
put a
get what
green
you're
shoe.
saying.
I am going to put a green shoe by which I am going to say that in the next round I'll be participating again. And a significantly larger guy.
So you can structure a deal where Giri, if he does not live up to that commitment, his deal will still be as attractive as their deal. Right, as in there has to be some condition.
No, his deal is not attractive.
But see, Giri, actually,
His deal is short selling them. 7 crore valuation to matlab, theek hai, I'll
No,
give you
he's
told
saying
1
that if he
crore.
doesn't bring the next round, he'll match you guys. But he's saying he will.
But the next round is
round is
1 year
when?
later,
1
no?
year later.
8 months later.
Next
No,
round.
6-7 months later, not that.
Fine,
that
6-7 months later. But today, we're talking about today, right?
Yeah, he's talking about today.
Guys, you have to close.
Yeah.
Honestly, after some
you
time,
complicate this
have to
further,
catch-
you'll lose all
you
of
have
us,
to catch
actually.
us at an impulse. If the impulse reduces, I will be out, Rajesh will be out,
Totally.
and Mohit will be out.
While you target your impulses, I just will talk to Suraj and Chirag.
I also want you
Guys,
to put your
any
thinking
interest there?
hats on
Are
while
you
you are looking
jumping
at your
into the fray?
impulses.
No, I think I'm out because there's no expertise in this area. as
Okay.
well.
I would have loved to just for from the business point of view and the potential point of view, but I definitely believe they add more value because of the tie-ups they already have and being NBFCs. So I think that deal is very sweet for you. Otherwise, I would have done it myself. I'm still okay to do it by myself. But I think they definitely bring a lot of value. So because of the other thing that they're doing in the same space.
Do not go out without a deal today.
Yeah.
We do not wish to go without a deal.
We do not wish to.
There's a value with the horses get for you.
But
That's
thing is
something which
actually,
you have to factor in.
Alesh had made a very good offer, but other 2 horses are not accepting it.
So that means Alesh is a very good horse.
But he has made a conditional offer if other 2 guys join him.
Yes.
That's making us life difficult.
Yeah, but then you must understand that to scale your business, you require significant amount of effort from here on, and we bring that expertise. We have built companies which have become unicorns, okay, and we have built it organically. I mean, I'm telling you, 3 of the companies out of the 3, 2 were organically funded, never took money from outside. Okay, and we grew those businesses because of fantastic strategy, great execution, understanding the market, and all of that. I don't think you can put a value to it. If you're a good entrepreneur, I don't even know what you've done before this.
And I don't really.
I want to know seriously, what is it that you did before this? Did you build a product? Did you encash it? Did you sell it? Have you done
They
something
work
like
for
that?
MNCs.
Okay, deal master, you have given unfair advantage to the investors and them. I'm walking out. Thank you.
Chirag,
No,
Chirag, hold on,
one sec. Last offer, okay? Let's finish this.
Take it or
It's
leave
either a take it or leave it on behalf of three of us.
Let's close this deal.
Okay, 12 crore valuation. We want 10%.
Yeah.
We will put in 1.2 crores and subject to due diligence. Let's close the deal or we walk.
It's a
Your
very
call.
sweet deal. It's very sweet.
And just for you, while you guys look at each other, my deal is still on.
I mean, his deal is 1 crore, 7 crore valuation and a guarantee of the next round at 10 times this valuation.
Within 10 days.
He's already said
Within
he's not
10 days.
bothered about the next round. Yeah, he's
Within 10
confident
days.
he will do it.
No, one more thing he's
If
adding
you were
now.
that confident, you would not have been
He's
here.
saying that he'll get you the next
No,
round in 10 days.
I don't agree. I think they are here for a reason and they are confident for the next round. And with us coming in, that's going to get easier.
1.25
1.2 crores.
1.2
for
crores.
10%. For maths, it makes it easier. It becomes
See,
12 CR valuation आपका होता है.
We were at
money.
10. We were at 10. You were
I
at
would not
15.
put a
We've come in the
blind
middle
tape.
now.
As an entrepreneur,
what can be best for 1 crore? Just I want to take only 1 crore. I want to dilute as less as possible if you
So
can allow.
8
अभी वापस change करो यार.
8.88
He
or
said
something.
1 to 1.5. Now he's coming back to 1
crore rate.
8.8 is basically they'll give you a 12 crore valuation. If they give 1 CR, as per pro rata for 12 crores, it will get diluted. As simple as that. So your valuation
It's
is 12
easier to
crores.
calculate when it's
1 crore
1.2.
for 8%, is it?
Yeah,
1 crore
roughly.
for 9%,
Yeah, rough.
almost.
Valuation of 12 crores.
8.88% if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
You can do
it's-
the math.
Whatever is the math.
Whatever is the
Yeah.
math.
We have given you a 12 crore valuation
Yeah.
And,
and that's final. So you want to take 1 crore, you want to
You
take
want to
1.2
take
crores,
Yeah.
up to you.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, it is 12 crore post money valuation.
Of course.
Of
Correct?
Of
Yeah.
course,
One-
always.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't want that to come up later.
No,
Please,
no,
okay,
no, no,
post.
12 crores post money.
So 1/12 of your company.
तो अगर
becomes
ऐसे देखोगे तो मैं ज्यादा दूर नहीं हूँ.
तुम आधे पे हो. How तुम ज्यादा दूर नहीं हो?
won't budge.
You're at 7
You
crore
won't
post
budge.
money. You're at bloody 12 crore post
He's
money.
talking about 70 crore next round within the next few days.
You know what? I think Chirag's going to walk.
1 crore for
Chirag, your anger seemed like not very genuine.
1 crore for
I think I'm
8%.
walking out.
1 crore for 8%.
I need to.
Now my deal is मैं भी खराब कर दूंगा. Because you guys are आप लोग बहुत आगे पीछे जा रहे हो.
I think you're not sure.
1 crore for 8% they are saying, right?
100 upon 12 जितना होता है यार. You have that great calculator, right? Where is it gone now?
कर दो ना यार.
8.62. 8.
Whatever, yeah. You do the math.
8.67 होगा.
96 पे 12 8 are 96. So
8.33.
हाँ.
चलो, fixed.
8.33. 8.33%.
Done.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Okay.
All three of you, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations. Very well. Congratulations. Sorry. Congratulations. Well played. Very well done.
Congratulations, Mohan.
Very well done. Very
First
well
deal.
done. Chalo,
Congratulations.
congratulations to you.
Great. Thank you.
Giri, without you, this deal wouldn't have happened. It was you, Giri.
So we had a great session with all the horses with a lot of excitement about our product. When we showed them what we were doing and where we had got to this far, I think we got tremendous amount of interest from all the horses who wanted to understand and back our product. And this is a huge validation for us. Some of the folks over there are really real marquee investors who will really help us grow and scale this business to the next level. We really want to thank Horses Stable for this opportunity to bring us here on this platform to talk to such key and valuable investors in this market.
So let me add to what Vicky said actually. Right, it was a great session. We were asking for 1 crore of fundraise and we were only wanting to part only 3%, right, of the company. But we were like there was kind of very heavy negotiation actually, and we ended up giving 8.33% of the company for the same 1 crore ask. So at the end of the day, we are happy that we actually at least got that 1 crore, but at a significant lower valuation. But more importantly, the kind of investors we have got, and in fact, we found them, they were trying to sell hard that why they can contribute and what they can contribute, and how they can make this business a really large business actually, and that really excited me.
And being on Horses Stable, it brings in the right set of people who can really help startups like us to take our business to the next level.
Right.
And that is what we've seen a lot.
Primarily, we saw that actually, Angel's actually fighting for us. Right? He's saying that I'm willing to give you, and then other guys have made a group, and they were saying that actually we are best. And actually, I've never heard of angels actually trying to ground their profile to why they are good and how they can contribute. I really will appreciate if they live to what they have said and actually contribute to our business growth. And it's a really great opportunity, actually, frankly speaking, Horses Stable has given us. And I really thank for the whole team. This was a wonderful experience, a wonderful journey, and I hope actually this will also help us get the right kind of market set of people and the growth that we are coming here for, right? And validation, as rightly Vicky said. Thank you so much, Horses Stable.
Want maximum savings and control over your company's travel spends? Presenting Yatra for Business, an online platform for all your company's travel needs. From valuable savings through low convenience fee and corporate fares to more control with employee booking requests and admin approvals. Yatra for Business, the most cost-efficient way to book your travel.
Hi Horses, I'm Vishak Shashikumar, founder and CEO of Pibeam Electric. So our vision is to have seamless logistics and transportation solutions. And we are an IIT Madras graduated company, IIT Madras Incubation Cell graduated company. So let me talk about the problem that we are trying to solve. So greater than 50% of cost in a logistics solution, logistics or transportation is majorly because of last and first mile. And you'll be astonished to see that 95% of your travels or trips are basically short distance. So you can even think about what you are going through in a daily life. So 95% will be less than, say, 20 kilometers in travel. So this is a large pool of transportation data that we have. And to solve this problem, so if the cost is so high in this 95%, how do we solve it? So there are EV as a service companies which has certain problems. So most of the EV as a service company depend on a manufacturer. And a manufacturer's product cannot be changed according to their wish. So they have to have their modification done on the product, which increases the cost. If there is a service problem, they have to go back to manufacturers. And diversity and quality of products. So it is very difficult for EV as a service company to have multiple products at one time. So this basically gives us a bigger problem of an end-to-end solution is not there in the market, and lack of data-driven insights. That is majorly because you have to customize the product after you get in. So manufacturers are majorly traditional manufacturers, so we have to get the vehicles and then modify it for logistics and transportation applications. So we are seeking $4 million at 20% equity. So from Horses Stable, we are looking at $1 million at 5% equity. The funds will be utilized for, so right now we are in Chennai, but we are selling to few of the places like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune we have sold, but we want to have presence in these areas, especially when we look at larger volumes. Then we have a team expansion in operations and data analytics site, which we are building right now. Then new product development will take considerable amount of funds because we have one new product to be developed and deployed. So finally, the manufacturing will be done through contract manufacturing, but we have to get to that level with that product. And assembly plant, so our final aim is to have a simple assembly plant which can basically have pilot production. It's not like large scale production. So all our new products will come with that, and then we will have contract manufacturers taking care of the larger manufacturing. And we are developing EV tech based on the application. So a lot of IoT devices has to be implemented based on the application. And we haven't done much of a marketing branding till now. Even the 100 pre-orders we have done, we haven't gone to any other channels. It's just through WhatsApp and whatever smaller channels that we have used. So we need to actually get into a bigger level of branding to get to a level where we are noticed by all the bigger players. So data dashboard building is the next level of development that we have. So these are our solution to the smaller world. Thank you.
Where is the other 3 million coming from? 1 million from here, where's 3 million coming from?
So we are now talking to at least 4 or 5 people. So we have some soft commitment from existing investors, and there are 3 or 4 other funds we are talking to.
Vishal, quick questions for you.
Yes.
Your answer could be either in the form of yes or no, or if there is a number that you want to put, you can put the number. Correct? First question to you. You spoke about power of data. Whatever data you generate on this platform, do you also sell this data to other partners like food delivery apps and all of these businesses, or do you maintain this data only for your internal purpose?
So this is
yes or no?
Okay. So it's not for us. It's for the same partners.
It's for?
It's for the same partners. If we generate data from Amazon, we are looking at giving it back to Amazon with insights.
You spoke about financing partners, and also you spoke about an investor who has 35 plus years of manufacturing. Is your investor
It's not
also
an investor, it's a consultant.
He is a consultant. Okay. What is your average tariff per vehicle per trip?
Average?
Tariff?
Per
vehicle per trip on a single mile transaction. What is the tariff? What is the tariff of per vehicle per trip?
Okay,
what
so
is the
for
average
two-wheeler,
tariff?
we have 3 rental models, 70 rupees per day.
May I request you to put a number to average tariff per vehicle per trip?
Okay.
This is the most basic question I could have asked in terms of getting deep into the subject matter.
Okay. Average tariff per trip.
Per vehicle per trip.
Average
Let's say from whichever hotel that you mentioned in Goa, if I were to pick your vehicle from there and come to this place, what is the average tariff that I will have to incur?
Yeah.
You as a business will incur for per vehicle per trip. What is that? What is that average tariff that you have?
Okay, so currently we don't.
Median होता होगा ना आपके business में?
Yeah. So currently we do a subscription based plan.
Okay.
So the average tariff.
तो मतलब इसका number आपके पास नहीं है?
इसका number है मेरे पास एक we have the business plan.
If this number is not on your next leap, I don't know if you should be in this business. This is the most basic question anyone could have asked.
Okay.
Are you a product company or a service company?
So we are a EV as a service company. Product is actually helping us to do that.
Again, the reason why I say this could be an yes or no, because I want an answer and
so
I want to be reasonably sure
that
my
service company.
Not a product company.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. You listed out a list of 10 competitors. I was probably first investor in 2 of them. I have my own NBFC only in two-wheeler financing.
Yeah.
So I understand this space relatively well. I have a couple of other investments in EV space.
Yeah.
2 things. One is data is useless. You can build an entire company of 150 crore valuation on data. It is of no use in a country like India.
Okay.
How you maintain that EV collection, and today the resale value you get for that EV is the only thing that matters. I think that the fact that you're focusing so much on data for an equity purpose, I will be out. But like Rajesh said, the debt deal does seem interesting. I have done a debt deal with one of the companies that were mentioned there. After they had raised their Series B, they were offering the same IRR you are offering. After Series B, I am willing to offer a sizable quantum of debt. 2 things, a decent enough processing fee and at least a 30% upwards IRR.
30%?
30% IRR. 12-month product. I'll be interested in that.
Both of us will do the deal.
Actually, I'll be interested in the same deal.
3 of us will do the deal.
Because you said some investor has
4
given you a 100 vehicle intent, right?
Yes.
I'll offer the same deal.
But you know, when you said
And
100
vehicles
vehicle, you said 40 lakhs.
Yeah.
How does that come about?
That's a 40,000 rupee
40,000
vehicle.
per vehicle. As in, it's a right
It's a
now the
two-wheeler.
offer 30,000 is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
You
the
said
85,000 in
right?
that case.
Yeah, you said the price of that one was 30,000.
Yeah, that is a pre-order price. So one more thing. So it is from your side the offer is coming, or it is from the
50% from my side and 50% my entire round. I wouldn't do any round where I don't have an expertise in.
Okay.
Clearly, मेरे पास electric vehicle का कोई expertise नहीं है.
Okay.
But I have invested in a company which also is a part of India's largest electric conglomerate.
Okay.
And
But
they
as
would
per
want
that
to. They
deal,
would want
the
to.
entire manufacturing right goes to that company.
They are manufacturing at this point. No services.
Okay. I need to talk to.
I will talk to you, but just to understand your parameters, forget the valuation. That I'll talk to him.
That is the only thing that matters.
No, but the first number, the investment, you are open.
Investment, I'm open. I like the guy, I like his business, I'm open.
So one more thing. So what about the new products that we are developing?
सब कुछ करेंगे यार, एक बार धंधा बैठ गया तो सब कुछ करेंगे ना.
Okay.
See, basically he's coming in as a significant partner to you. When you were offering him 1 out of 12, that was around 8% or 8.33% as some of the people know on this panel, he's not interested in that.
Vishal,
he wants much more.
You want to spend even, I'm surprised you're even wanting to spend 30 seconds with him. You have an offer on the table, right? Someone who's willing to back you in a 20-minute pitch with the entire round, a significant part of the round.
Yeah, I have been on the same pitch as many minutes he's been. So that's fair on both the sides.
Can you increase this 1 million to more
Yes,
if the
yes.
number likes?
So,
the number you likes?
10 crore कर देंगे, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं करेंगे.
Listen, you are referring to the debt deal.
No. I'm saying why is he even thinking of this deal?
But at a ridiculously low valuation that you mentioned, huh? Ridiculously low.
So
let us look at it as an upgrade from your last valuation rather than a downgrade from your desired valuation.
Somewhere close to your last valuation.
Okay, sorry. So that
No, you should not apologize. Anyway, so what we'll do is, I think that
it's fair. See, I've got deals. I do deals where I go at a 2.5, 3-year-old valuation. So going at a 1.5-year-old valuation is just another blink for me.
No, so currently, I think this market has a lot more to offer. So we are
and
already
I promise you
that
I will be able to convince your existing investors to show more confidence in you.
So I think we had a detailed discussion on
when your existing investor backs you up again at a higher valuation than what he's done in the last round, that will mean something to you as an entrepreneur. That will mean you something more than just the financial parameters.
So now currently we have certain.
I am very comfortable, man. I'm saying I'm very comfortable with your business. I like the space. I don't understand the space. I like the space. I like the time that you spent in the space. 7 years is too much. Someone else would have given up by now. I like all of those things, but think of a good number that will make us bite this deal.
getting 7 to 10 crores so fast is the best anybody has done. Take it.
So the idea is like I have conversations parallelly going on, which has a separate.
I'm sure
valuation.
you're a smart guy.
I don't think the other investors will have an issue with him coming in at the lower valuation than they were giving you soft commitments. So you will be able to convince them for sure.
No, so the idea is if I take a lower valuation at this point, so next round it will get affected because it's a EV company.
वो सब कुछ figure out करेंगे sir. All of that will figure out.
I want
you take me in at this point in time at a cost.
If you can tell me how we can figure out now, that would give me more comfort.
I think he's looking to you to give him a deal because he's bringing a manufacturer who's going to deliver vehicles to you at cost or lower cost than what you are paying right now. And that the fact that he will probably try and get you the next round, he is looking the valuation to be pretty much similar to what it was earlier, and to come as a strategic investor now as a bridge round maybe, and then go on to a follow-on 5 million or 10 million round later on with that kind of a manufacturing, that person on board, his follow-on round funding in place in about a year or so. Would that make sense to you? Then you give him a counter offer or not. If say you
couple of things to be added here. This entire conversation is based on the agreement of the larger electrical manufacturer who is 99% sold on the idea and the concept. If he is participating, I'm in.
Okay.
I must tell you one thing that you may have missed. Somebody has given you $1.5 million. They are not here bringing you new investors. One thing I can tell you about the horses in general and Giri in specific is that when he will put his $1 million, he will be there knocking doors for you to get you your subsequent investors.
That I promise.
That is a very big difference compared to a relatively passive investor.
Comes in, I will ensure that some portion of that equity you will have ready. You will walk out of the room in a debt deal. Maybe terms we will obviously consult, but in this room you will be able to get an equity part also and debt from 4 or 5 other horses.
All of us,
all of us.
Yeah.
So two things. So debt, we already have some conversations going on in the last week. So that was not what I was looking for, to be frank. On the equity side, so at this point, I won't be able to go to a very low valuation from what.
What is your definition? Let's put very low ka definition.
Yeah. So I'm willing to go as low as say 75 crores. See valuation.
See.
Okay, guys.
One moment.
There is a
one moment. I want to
put one point.
I have seen best of the entrepreneurs do silly of the mistakes, by which I mean to say that stick on a mathematical number and not look at the larger picture. I see something of that nature you are doing on this stage at this point.
Vishak,
Yes.
are we doing this deal?
Yeah, so let me start directly, so I don't want to waste time as well. So the first thing, thanks for the offer. So two things, we have got a previous valuation of 27 crores 1.5 years back, and we have currently soft commitments at a much higher valuation than this. The second one, the third one is the deal where I give away manufacturing rights and look at the same kind of valuation. So based on these reasons, I've thought through this decision. I'm sticking to it. I'll not be going ahead with this equity deal at this point. Thanks.
I appreciate the honesty. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So is the debt deal on, or the debt deal, you have enough people giving you debt?
At this point, that we are not looking at.
Okay. Okay.
Vishak,
Piece of
you are going to
advice,
walk away with
unsolicited.
about leaving 20 crore rupees on the table.
Yes, it's not always about money. So I think we have the value that we have created over, say, 3 years or 4 years, where we have started with nothing, say, just single product, and then now we are at 4 products.
See, while I appreciate the entire part of the journey, one small feedback as an entrepreneur, always be flexible in your approach and be ready. When he asked you if you are open to debt or if you already have enough debt, there was, I can for sure speak to your debt partner at this point in time and convince myself to be the debt partner. But you straight away gave an answer
So
which
what
was...
I'm saying is we are not looking at debt at this point. It's not that I don't want to take debt, or it is not like I don't want to take the offers.
Fair,
so right now I came here for equity
Thank
deal.
you then.
Huh?
I think,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I
Thank
think
you.
you've answered the question.
Imagine you have access to a capital of about 50 lakhs and you want to set up your own manufacturing industry. What are the thoughts that run through your mind? What is the product? What is the market? What are the kind of government approvals, certifications that you would have to go for? Or you're a chemical, say you're a chemical manufacturing MSME and you see a lot of China substitution products and you want to manufacture that. Whom do you go to? What is the solution? What is the formulation that you have to go for? Enter Solution Buggy, a technology platform to connect the manufacturing industries with the experts. Hi, I am Guru Prasad Bangle and this is Arjun along with Mr. Vikas, and today we are here to ask for an equity of 4 crores for a dilution of 6%. Manufacturing in India is a highly unorganized sector and with very low technology adoption. The kind of problems that the industry faces, it could be right from creating a manufacturing setup, growing the setup in a, in a new market, or entering global competition, or it could be sales, marketing, or even something like funding. There are a host of challenges that the industry faces today, and the challenge becomes manifold when the entrepreneur is from a tier 2 or tier 3 city, because he finds it very difficult to find the right expert. It is also that the government is doing a lot of things in terms of funding and in terms of collateral free loans, the grants and aids and all. But then the biggest question in the entrepreneur's mind is, I have the funding now, but what do I start? Which is the right product for me? Should I make it for India or should I go for an export? And even something basic like how do I get a project report done for getting this funding? And a host of other kind of issues that he is facing today. Thank you all for listening to us patiently, and now we are open for betting.
What was the ticket size of your average ticket size? And are you a marketplace or are you a technology provider to a consultant what he would have given normally without the technology?
So through technology, we are bringing that marketplace.
But what is the ticket size? So let's say if I want to file my whatever accountancy or returns or project management, financing is whatever I need, how do you charge?
No, this is basically there's an algorithm selects the best experts over there. So the pricings and everything will be discussed online.
So give me an example.
So typically it's not on the finance part, it's on the manufacturing part, product
Even
development.
If it's product, market,
so it
research.
ranges from a basic consulting, day consulting.
Like a DPR if I have to
So it ranges from 3.5 lakhs to 15 lakhs on certain
cases. Are you
cases.
a matchmaker?
So we are not just the matchmaker. So this is where the technology comes into picture. And certain cases it is where just the match doesn't work. So, you need multiple experts to.
Matchmaker
What's
is
your
your
good name
first
again?
step, right?
Yeah, the first, it starts with match.
Yes.
So if there is a 3.5 lakh fee, what do you get out of it?
See, there are certain projects which requires multiple experts, as I was saying. So this is where you need multiple experts to work on the project.
How many of them have actually invested, and how many have been given advisory equity?
Nobody has been given advisory.
No advisory equity.
They've
So
all
it's-
invested money and then they have taken equity.
What do your advisors who have invested equity in your company do for you?
So they advise on the industry projects.
No, the bottom line what he's trying to ask is what is the moat that you guys have? What is the differentiator? Why
So
should
that
a
is the
GLG
AI platform,
why
right?
should a
So-
GLG
Right.
not come to India and they are already present in India in services market?
Right.
Why should GLG not say that I will also start doing manufacturing market?
Yeah, that's where
Given that
these-
India has been a location now favorite for all the global companies to start their manufacturing
Excellent.
here
Right.
because of the anti-China sentiment. Why
So we
should
are not
GLG
talking on the top of the pyramid. We are talking about the bottom of the pyramid. So where people are not more interested.
bottom of the pyramid में
you
margins
don't
भी
have
bottom
the-
ही रहेंगे?
Sorry?
Bottom of the pyramid में margins भी bottom ही रहेंगे?
So you're saying
No, no.
SMEs are going, SMEs are hiring consultants.
Yes,
SMEs.
yes.
What is your collection time?
Correct. It's a real time. It's nothing less than 24 hours.
And what's your payment time to the vendors who are onboarded on your platform?
So the payment comes from them on the first stage. So it's the subscription model. They pay and take the projects or to get
Companies
the
pay
consultant.
to whom? You or directly to the?
So there are two modules. So that's where when we showed in revenue model, there are two models which is working on. One is they work directly. So we just do the matchmaking and they start working.
What's your commission on that?
So we don't charge any commission. That's a subscription base on the average ticket
Something
size.
is not adding up basically for me. If your revenue is once a year and you're saying you're also getting subscriptions from your vendors and you've also done some deals,
Right.
you've been in the market for 4 years
Right.
and your revenue is only once a year with both these models and your valuation is more than 30 crores, something is not adding up for me.
Revenues
For sure.
from this April.
65 crores. So
Revenues from this April. This April what we are
I
talking
understand,
about.
but you're a
once
4-year-old company, right?
Right, right.
And you're saying you also have 2,200 subscribers. and
See,
you're-
the first 3 years is more about free premium which we started. It's
First
not
3
that we started with everything as a paid
Are these
model.
2,200 paid right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
22
multiplied by 10,000?
No,
it's not 10,000. It was starting, it's
no,
5,000,
multiple by 5,000, that's still
4,000.
more
Average
than
cost
Multiplied
was
by 3,000.
66
Right.
lakhs.
66.
How much did it pay you on an average?
So industry we started with low because SME it's always already in
So how low?
Give
How
a
much?
number.
3,000, 4,000.
अभी मुझे 3.5 लाख 5 लाख बोला.
हाँ,
that
इनको
is
तो ticket
average
size
ticket
3.5
size.
लाख बोला.
No, that is for the projects.
The
See,
execution
So
is
I'm asking projects only. How many paid projects have been done?
paid
Consulting
projects we have done around 28 now.
28 in 4 years.
No,
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 no.
we just started only
So
in
there are
January.
confusions which is happening.
Okay.
One
That
is
was started
subscription,
in
one is
January.
projects.
Projects you
Subscription
just
is
started.
for everyone who
Fine.
wants to utilize the services and get the consultants. The other one is projects. 1,500 projects we have done. So out of that, we have taken only 30 projects under execution, which we feel there is a lot more value addition to be given to an industry. Just connecting an advisor will not solve
And
the
when did you
purpose.
start this 28? When did that
And
begin?
this is in, I would say, April.
So you compete with your own consultants.
No, we are taking
They
them
make
on
The
the
same
platform.
consultants we are taking.
Yeah, but
and
still,
then we are
Chirag is right. You will not take many consultants, right? You will take handpicked. For
No,
the
the
rest of the
project goes to
consultants,
everybody.
it's a loss, right?
No. The project, the algorithm sends to 5 consultants. Example I'm giving you. It goes to 5 consultants. So 5 consultants give their proposal. We have a discussion with them. We define the project scope because we have the strong checklist. What is required from the project? You need to define the project very well.
And as in not we, the algorithm itself starts defining it because it learns from the last projects which were completed in
How
that
do you compare
particular
L1s
sector.
when you have 5 contractors bidding a single project?
Right.
Now you have to choose
Unscalable
between the 5
business.
contractors.
I didn't-
How do you choose what is the
So there
L1?
are
they're
about
like-
30 plus data points
it's not
that the
matching-
algorithm
it's
runs.
not
through.
What are
matching.
those SKUs?
Is
This
it
coming
the-
to
is
is
a
it
very
the
important
region?
metric.
Is it the
Customer.
region? Huh?
This is a very important
There's no-
metric.
Right,
That is
right,
the
I'm just
industry.
saying.
What are those SKUs?
Matchmaking
So it
business
starts with the region
Matchmaking
where
business
the
is coming to
consultant
them.
is operating.
That's
What
what-
is his previous price points that he has worked on similar projects? So it
Okay,
tries
let's
to
say
get that
let's say
data.
if I'm a consultant,
actually
if
a
I pay you
referral
10,000 rupees to be on your platform,
Right.
do I get a minimum assurance that I'll be at least approached for these many number of deals?
No. That is not guaranteed.
Then why do I come on your platform? Then I just
See,
normally go to
see,
just
I'll
dial.
just give you are a consultant and there is somebody calling in, say we are now in Goa, okay, somebody is calling in Hubli for your plant inspection and everything or a dipstick study. I need to set up a plant. You are traveling all the way. You don't know whether you get the project or not. You are spending already 20,000 on that. So here is a platform as a marketplace giving you options with multiple projects. Sitting at your place, you can find out which project I can work with.
And what cities are you in right now?
Pan India. So we have done a project in Kashmir.
You have consultants on board in Jaisalmer?
Yes, yes. We have experts.
All Pan India.
So we can map it and we can bring it.
So the geography of these 20, whatever number of people, they're all across.
It's about 8,000 consultants.
What is the month-on-month growth from April to now on subscription model?
Subscription model is around 3.5x.
Arjun, honestly, I don't know about everyone else. I will not be able to add a lot of value to a deal, something like this. So apart from that also, I think the valuation is slightly steep, because today from 2016, you've raised only 1.5 CR. That also in tranches or parts. So you guys have had trouble, challenges raising.
No, we didn't go to the market at all. So in the first few years, it was never.
Thanks that you came to market. Now you know what the market expects out of you.
So I would be out of this.
Sure.
I have a question. So you said you have 2,200 consultants who paid subscription. Since when? Since April?
No, that is from last 3 years.
Fantastic. Now just give me a number. How many of them have received work? Meaningful business?
So I would say around 35 to 40%.
40% of them have received a meaningful business.
Right.
So as it is 60% of them in the last 4 years, that's your churn.
Right.
So they won't stay on the, they won't keep
that's
giving you
where we
subscription.
came up with the second module. See, because they are also losing out, because they are not able to win projects, or certain projects require multiple experts to work on a requirement.
Beyond your control, yeah. That's something market forces will decide.
No, what is happening is the consultant, overcharges, or he doesn't know what is the right price to charge. Many times what happens is these are
That's beyond your control, right?
No, now it gives them the price band on what it works. So because we are doing,
so you're giving them some intelligence on how to bid,
right? What is the kind of such projects?
Right. Yeah. Okay, I understand. Right. Still, you will have 60% of the people who will never get any business. You will at best have 40%.
Right.
How are you monetizing this 40%? Because if they have got business, the business that they have got is huge.
Right.
They haven't got 5 lakh, 10 lakh rupee projects. Yeah. They may have got projects in crores.
Right.
Right. So what's been your strategy to monetize out of that 40%? To take your pricing up to, a level where it's meaningful for you and for them. Have you done that or no?
No, because what will happen is consultant, I'll answer that question, but then consultant is not our, key target market. The number of industries that are coming into this one is huge. Like I showed you, about 20 lakh new industries want to be set up. And that is where the bigger market for us is, because consultant will anyway come to us when we, give him the right kind of projects, and also tell him that, why you lost on these projects on these factors. So now why you can get this factor is because this project is so well matching to your last resume that you, or the kind of profile that you have put. So that is why the consultant comes back to us. Even though what you are saying that there is a churn.
So in terms of supply and demand, industry is your supply.
Industry
it's a platform, right?
Demand.
Yeah. Industry is the demand.
See, may I call you as tap chief for manufacturing businesses?
Matchmaking.
Tap chief to some extent.
May I call you as?
But it's a long-term engagement. Tap chief just like you get one, kind of a one-time assignment.
So what do you mean by long-term? Here you are talking about project. There we are talking about an assignment. I think what I said is truth.
Something you said has shaken the
yeah, you shook the entire earth.
Yeah. So tap chiefs, I'm saying it's a very short engagement which they look.
Anyways, guys, I'm out of this.
Yeah, and completely contrary, I understand the space pretty well, and I don't think this is making sense to me, so I'm out.
Even I have the same problem. Even now I'm saying, if you said you had 2,200 people and 40% got work, that's 1,000 people getting work from you. If you've not been able to monetize that and your revenue is still 1 CR, then there is there's an issue.
So that's where now we have come up with that execution requirement.
Second issue that I have is I don't know how many people would depend on a platform to tell them who the experts are when they can choose platforms like IndiaMart and Just Dial, and then they can find out when your product is still yet to learn, like what you only said.
No.
It's yet to learn a lot of.
IndiaMart or Trade India or Just Dial.
Right.
So this is more into products. They are not into services. So the consultancy is more, I would say, in LinkedIn would have been ideal competitor.
Right. There are
so that's where you have to spend your time evaluating a consultant. You have a ready platform, evaluating and giving you the best fit.
How many people on the MSME side are have visited your website? What is the run rate?
About 5,000 per month.
So 5,000 per month.
Yeah.
How many new total till date?
roughly around 60,000 were already
So from
in reach with us.
60,000, only 1,000 converted to business.
Right.
Correct.
See, the need depends on
But
the need.
your cost of customer acquisition, I think, was 2,000 rupees both ways.
Yes, yes,
So,
2,500.
so basically, out of 60,000, you spent 2,000 to acquire those 60,000, but 1,000 is cost of the 1,000 only, or total 60,000?
I didn't get you.
So if you are getting 60,000 to people to come on your website, 1,000 gets converted. Is it cost of customer acquisition for people visiting the website?
No, no. It's about paid.
Paid converted.
Right.
So
Converted.
2,000 for a consultant, 2,000 for a
Right.
paid, that's 4,000 rupees.
Right.
Plus discounting it by half, 2,000 which did not get the business, which will be the churn. So basically, for every deal that happens, you spend 6,000. And if it's one deal per annum for a 10,000 subscription, it's basically, am I doing the maths right, or am I?
So it works on different side. See, 2,000 can be industry. Industry have 6 or 10 requirements which can be addressed in a year. Similarly, consultants can work on 5 or 10 projects.
So it could be overlapping is what
Yes.
you're saying.
Right.
So your profit margin is more than what it is.
Right.
But on an average, if 1,000 consultants are getting work and 1,000 MSMEs are being served, it's 1,000 projects.
No, it is not that. Only say one industry can post more than one project.
Of course, but total 1,000 works were generated, na?
Right.
Right.
1,000, yes.
1,000 projects.
Okay.
So even whether if one company generated 1,000 projects and 1,000 consultants became on board, or one consultant got all the jobs is not the issue.
Right.
The fact that 1,200, 60% did not get, extrapolates that to like 5,000 rupees to a person who would stick around, to monetization issue, what these guys have said. So basically what you are trying to tell me is that your cost of customer acquisition, your burn is pretty high, and as we go along and more consultants come on board, if more MSMEs don't come on board, your unhappy consultants will be far more than what they are right now.
That's where India is moving on. So in manufacturing, India is taking a giant leap. So 20 lakh entrepreneurs are coming up.
Manufacturing
it's
advisory.
consulting.
Manufacturing advisory.
Yes.
How
Yes.
to save cost in manufacturing
Exactly.
something.
Or how to start your industry.
Yeah, so it's a very small sector in my opinion. I think the growth and the numbers will not excite me, and the valuation is way, way off. I would be out of this deal.
There's only one way to salvage this deal, which we have not seen too much. See, the thing is, what you are talking about is something great is going to happen. Despite 4 years, you have achieved no greatness compared to what you think is going to happen tomorrow. If the valuation was very small, or somehow you could give like a reward in the form of a revenue share, profit share, such that whatever they invest in a year or so, they can realistically expect will come back to them, and they will retain some sort of equity position. Is there a case for that? Because frankly, I am not seeing this deal being done
That
without
we need
any.
to get that from their mouth. So
Not
they are-
really. No. They struggled to get information from you.
So
Now
we-
that time is gone.
Okay.
In fact, you were probably going to introduce a third co-founder.
Yes, we missed
Is
the
there any magic that your third co-founder can do?
Ajit.
His name is Vikas.
I think it's.
It's just, should we just
I
try
think
to
it's
close?
at least from this three. I know
Vikas,
the
you
deal
have
is
2
done.
minutes. You have 2 minutes, and after that we might even close the deal. So make a pitch. Say something very nice which has not been heard before. No, not 2 minutes to think. 2 minutes to talk.
Right.
Okay.
ठीक है जी.
That's very harsh.
I think we have totally broken their back. It has not worked, man.
That's fine, guys. All the best.
कोई बात नहीं
Work
होता
for a better
है.
deal.
Just to, because 2-3 said no, I assume that
I think everybody is on the know.
We're out.
their body language has said the rest.
Sure.
It is not happening here today.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of these people will sign up as consultants on your platform, some others as
But
customers.
if they are in manufacturing, we can.
Yes.
Thank you very
Trust
much.
me,
That's
Thank you.
entire India is made on manufacturing. We're all manufacturers. That's where the money is coming from.
Right. That's what we are addressing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys. Thank you.
सो ये थे हमारे आज के अमेजिंग कंटेस्टेंट्स और उनके आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स इनोवेटिव स्टार्टअप आइडियाज. Many more to come. Stay tuned with us. Keep dreaming, keep chasing.